Hello, welcome to the video. Focusing on the eyes today and the Lisa Eldridge Cinnabar palette. This is the all-time Redhead palette. First, I'm going to prime my eyes with the Rare Beauty eye primer, upper and lower lash line. I'm going to zoom on in and get into the shades. This one is Raw Sienna. This is Fired Earth. This is Bronzite. This is Lost Summer. This is Deep Ochre, and finally we have Ritual. First, I'm going to take Raw Sienna. This is a seamless matte formula, and Lisa describes it as a light caramel. And the seamless mattes, she says, have a soft matte finish with a touch of luminosity. So there's no shimmer or anything in here, but that touch of luminosity really allows them to blend really easily. I'm just adding it straight into the crease, as well as my lower lash line. Then I'm going to move into Deep Ochre, which is a velvet texture, and Lisa describes this as a rich, earthy brown, and it's more warm to me than Fired Earth, but the velvet texture is super creamy and is described as a matte powder paint, and you can definitely feel the difference when you add it to the lid. It definitely adheres to the lid more than the traditional mattes. And now I'm taking Fired Earth, which is the seamless matte formula. She describes this one as a deep, warm earth brown, but to me this definitely has a touch more cool tones in it, so it's really good at adding shadow and dimension, which is what I'm doing here. And I'm going back into Deep Ochre and creating a halo eye. So I'm repeating the same steps on the inner portions of the eyes, building that color up in the inner corner as well as the lower lash line. And taking Raw Sienna over my edges just to make sure everything is nice and blown out and doesn't look too choppy, before returning back into Fired Earth and taking that on the very inner corners into the tear duct area. And don't be afraid to get right up in there. And now I'm adding Lost Summer, which is the satin metallic shade, and Lisa describes it as a warm copper. I would definitely say it's rose gold, and this is really what makes this palette perfect for redheads. It brings out the red tones in the hair, and it just really suits the just like redhead complexion. I'm going to take that on the lower lash line as well. I'm also going to add some Bronzite onto just like the very center of the lid. I still want the Lost Summer shade to shine through, but this is just going to add some extra sparkle. And now I am taking the top coat, which is Ritual, and she describes her top coats as multicolored with a transparent base, and that is so true. It is just a wash of glimmer, and it's a soft light gold with sparkling pearls. My only qualm with this shade is that it has like an interesting putty texture that causes fallout more than the other shades, so I'm just wiping that off as best I can. And I'm going to speed through the complexion with you real quick. I'm taking the E.L.F. Whoa Glow sunscreen and primer. And for foundation today, I'm using the KAJA High Fidelity foundation and the little KAJA sponge as well. I'm giving this foundation a second chance, and I'm still not sure how I feel about it. I'm going to take the KAJA Don't Settle concealer. I really like this concealer, as you can tell by how much I slapped on my face. Just using a brush to get up towards the eye look so I don't mess it up. I'm going to set with the Rare Beauty Light Powder. I love this powder. And bronze with the Make Beauty Skin Mimetic Bronzer in the shade Lunar. It looks too deep, but it's not. It's easily buildable. And the Skin Mimetic Blush in Amber Glow. And this is a bright peachy blush. Taking the Makeup by Mario highlighter in the shade Pearl. Giving myself some glow. And the NYX Thick It Stick It brow gel in the shade Rich Auburn, running that through my brows backwards and forwards, and the NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen in the shade Blonde. And to really make redheaded looks pop, use a brown liner. This one is Honest Auburn from Redhead Revolution, and I absolutely love it. On top and bottom lashes, it's amazing. And then I'm taking the Rare Beauty lip liner in the shade Wise and lining the lips before moving on to the gloss, and it's the Live Tinted Gloss in the shade Proud. This is a really beautiful gloss. Feels nice and juicy on the lips. And that is the look done. Warm tones for red hair. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. Yes, I did a little chop on my hair and I'm loving it. And I hope you love this look I created with Cinnabar. If there's more looks you'd like to see, reach me here at Holly Beth Makeup on all my socials. As always, be blessed and be kind, and we'll see each other soon. Bye!